The Weather Service has warned of a severe storm accompanied by strong winds from East London to Butterworth and adjacent interior in the Eastern Cape today. Residents and motorists are warned to be extra cautious. The death toll from devastating floods has now risen to 3 in the province. 2 women and a 12-year-old girl died while trying to cross overflowing rivers at Ngqeleni, Mbizana and KwaBhaca. More than 300 people have been evacuated from their homes in Port St. John's with the assistance of the Defence Force and disaster management teams. Now, for the latest on the ground, we are joined by our reporter, Zimkhitha Macingwana. She's in Lusikisiki in the Eastern Cape. A very good morning to you, Zimkhitha. What's the latest there, considering the Weather Service's warning of severe storms today?
Yes, we are still seeing some showers here in Lusikisiki in the Eastern Cape, and those rains that have been pouring for a number of days here in the eastern part of the Pondoland have really destabilized the livelihoods of the people. As you can see behind us, this is livestock, and these are some of the things that the people in rural areas depend on to feed their families, and subsistence farmers have now been affected because their crops and their livestock is now unable to get places where they can hide. And we know that there are also more than 300 people in Port St. John's who are without shelter after their houses were soaked in water. But now I'm joined by a subsistence farmer from Lusikisiki who is going to tell us how they're really affected by these heavy rains. We can see your cows and your sheep don't have any place to hide, and some of them are sick after these heavy rains. How is this going to affect you as farmers in rural areas?
Isichane kakhulu sisilemeko lezibona inkombo zingaphandle ziyagodola nasesibayeni kugcwele amanzi sichane kakhulu enye imfuyo futhi ifile.
Ngapha amacebeni yeni wenze kwimeko ezinjena niye mhlambe nisebenzisa izindlu okanye iseyile nenza njani okanye zihlala phandle zinethwe?
Sihlala lapha phandle zinethwe sisi kuba akho asinaziseyile akho into ibiwe apho zingasithela khona. Ezinye ziyafa njengobona ezinye ziyagodola lapha ngaphandle.
Sezingaphi mhlawumbe sezifile okanye sozibona baziyayatheka?
Zinhlanu eziyayathekayo, zimbini esezifile izolo. But ezinye awusakazi bazizoba ngaphi ke sazofa kona iyasichana kakhulu lemeko.
Xa sithetha ngexabiso ngoba omnye umuntu osedolophini akayazi ixabiso lemfuyo, masithi mhlawumbe xa sijonge ezinkomo, inkomo inye ixabisa malini xa kunothwa kwenzeka umonakalo ningaphulukana nemali ezingakanani?
Inkomo inye ihamba phaka kuma 10 to 12,000. Xa sinokulahlekelwa noba izinkomo zinhlanu ngathela into phaka kuma 50,000 to 55,000. Iyasichana kakhulu.
Okay. Siyabulela kakhulu. Okay, phambi koba ndikiyeke masithethe ke ngoku ngegadi nilimile phaya, imvula yona ibifuneka bekade komile. Ingaba ngoku lemvula nisayifuna for izityalo zenu?
Hayi asisayidingi sisi. Yabona ngombona sewu right. The more inethe kakhulu umbona uyabola. Hayi iyamosha kakhulu ngoku.
Okay.
Iyamosha kakhulu.
Thank you so much for your time. Well, he's basically saying that they have livestock that has since fell ill after these heavy rains, and each cow amounts to approximately 10,000 rand. And should they lose about 5 cows, that would mean they're losing about 50,000 rand. This is their income. They raise these cows and sheep so that they can sell them to feed their families. And this, they're also saying that the crops in the garden are also severely affected now because the maize was already ripe for them to harvest, but now that they're having more rain, it means it's going to be rotten and it's going to cause major problems for them. So people in the rural areas of the Eastern Cape are affected in different ways, Des, when we are talking about the rains that continue to pour. However, we are going to hear what the president of the country is going to be saying to the people of the Eastern Cape when he visits Port St. John's later this week to give support to those who are affected.
Zimkhitha Macingwana coming out to us there from Lusikisiki.